Now the red light appearing. Standing out like a proverbial beacon, Balladeer to steady. About to run. He's holding them there, they're off. Divine Quest just seemed to take a backward step at the start, dropping back immediately Little Flirt, Martorello and also Zip Zam Zoom. It's the Italian Job that's now accelerating, looking for the lead. Our Insider quickly up outside of it, though, to get on equal terms after the break with Brave Contender next. 3 deep early from Dua Pataki. In between those then came Balladeer. A length and a half Divine Quest, which has made up ground steadily after that start, being followed in the middle by Blue Horse and then wider out Mirth and Music. On the inside next of all is Convicted Man, Galiba pulling in the centre. Wider out Cosmic Reflection, Little Flirt making ground along the rail, and further back is My Boss Aragain, Martorello, and whipping them all in is Zip Zam Zoom, a good dozen lengths from the lead. At the 600, over on the inside, it's the Italian Job just in front of on the outside of it, Our Insider, and then 2 lengths behind them being bustled along hard Brave Contender from Dua Pataki, also off the bridle into the turn. Balladeer is about to make up ground, and Divine Quest getting around its heels to the outside. Further back is Blue Horse. Into the straight, the Italian Job, Our Insider. Our Insider's grabbed the lead. Now Divine Quest putting its mind on the task at hand. Inside the 200 reaches the lead. Balladeer behind those. Running on is Convicted Man and Little Flirt as well. Divine Quest shifting ground. Little Flirt going through in the middle with Convicted Man. Little Flirt reaches the lead though. Little Flirt gets home. Little Flirt gets the money in the last narrowly from Convicted Man. Divine Quest ran third. They gapped the others. About 3 lengths Balladeer, followed home by Blue Horse, Cosmic Reflection, and then came Galiba Aragain. Our Insider really tired, knocked up badly late. Then Martorello, the Italian Job put the cue back into the rack, followed by Dua Pataki, Brave Contender, Mirth and Music, Zip Zam Zoom, Never Likely, My Boss Well Back, and likewise Cosmic Reflection. Little Flirt. Jason Whiting getting home at odds there in the last on the card. Number 15, the winner, Little Flirt. Coming from back off the pace, rushing through when the leaders were compounding. It and Convicted Man coming together, both in the gold and black combination silks. But it was Little Flirt that has proven just a touch too good at the end of the day, with Jason Whiting picking up the ride for Rob Matthews. A nice change of luck too for Rob, not that he has many runners in the city, but this Demerit mare and out of a daughter of McFlirt. They love the give in the ground. Little Flirt gets the job done in the last event of the day. Over number 6, Convicted Man first up, Chris Nicol for Sue Olive, and third home 8, Divine Quest. Didn't get the best of the starts, just seemed to slip a little and then had to muster very quickly after that. Got up to be handily enough placed after the break. Balladeer was back there a distant 4th. They came home at intervals 15, 6, 8, 2 to the last on the program. The winner raced by B, G.R. Williams, Ms. R. Foxon, Ms. A. Hannigan and T.J. Hannigan, and posting its second win from 19 starts. Prepared by Rob Matthews and handled by Jason Whiting. Number 6, Convicted Man, the gingerbread man, 4-year-old out of Convictions for Gold Front Thoroughbreds. Chris Nicol, the rider for Sue Olive. And 8, Divine Quest by Playing God, a mare from Scala's Quest, Colin Webster, Peter Nucky. The margins to the last, ahead by 1 length, 126.93, and home in 36.48. 15, 6, 8 and 2, the Italian Job. Well, it was Gonski after heads had turned for home, immediately headed by Our Insider, which also tied up very, very noticeably over the final stages. As we head down now into the yard to bring us home, here's Britt Taylor.
Thanks very much, Darren. I won't get a word from the trainer in Rob Matthews. He is on strapping duties as well, but he brings in Jason Whiting. Paddy Carberry was originally named on this galloper, but in the end it was Jason Whiting who took the mount. And Scott, you said pre-race this was the type of race that you really probably wanted to have the field in the quaddie, and I think the results absolutely say that. Little Flirt getting up at $25.60, but Convicted Man $14.70 the place.
Well, I'm sure those punters that did have the field in the last sprint are heartbroken because Convicted Man, I think, was 60-1 on the jump here. But Little Flirt have been going quite well at the Provincials. They've been running a couple of eye-catching races, probably on tracks that didn't overly suit. So today with the sting out of the ground, Jason Whiting, I'm sure he's pretty happy with this pickup.
I'm sure he would be, and from a wide draw today as well. But a nice win, darting through in the middle in the finish, and Scott's now catching up with Jason Whiting.
I will grab Jason Whiting. He's successfully weighed in. Jason, going into the race, did you know much about her?
Not a lot. Spoken Jared before the race. I just had a chat to him. He's ridden her before in the past and sort of just warned me that she's not real good jumping out the barriers and sort of going the speed. And then Robbie sort of said the same too. So he said, do your best to try and get out the barriers. And he says she always finishes well if you can sort of stay in contact a little bit. And he was right.
You got a fair bit of kickback on those goggles. What sort of runs you get?
Yeah, no, I sort of got back a little bit, but I was able to sort of get a nice run through from there and sort of on straight, and she started to let down nice and hit the line full of running.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Little Flirt taking out the last here at Belmont. A big day of racing it has been. 8 races run and won, Scott, and looking forward to being back here on Saturday for what looks to be a cracking 10-race meeting.
Well, fingers crossed the weatherman is completely wrong for the next 48 hours. Britain, we get somehow onto a pretty respectable track. Otherwise, fingers crossed for Krish Nation and his team, because it's going to be pretty tough to get us to race here on the weekend. Good racing, can't wait.
Well, we'll be looking for the mudlarks if you are doing your form, because I think there is a fair amount of rain coming. Thanks for your company on Sky Thoroughbred Central for all 8 races today. It's been great to be with you all throughout the day with the abandonment of Warwick Farm. Thanks for your company. Have a very good evening.
They're driving fast cars.